Hello guys, my name is Shita Besania. Today our topic is the fun they had. Scholar Isaac Asimov was one of the 20th century's most prolific writers, writing in many genres. He was known for sci-fi work in Foundation and Me, Robot, born on 2nd January 1920 in Petrovichi, Russia. Isaac Asimov immigrated with his family to the United States and became a biochemistry professor while pursuing writing. He published his first novel, Pebble in the Sky, in 1915. An eminently prolific author, he penned nearly 500 books. He published influential sci-fi works like I, Robot and the Foundation trilogy, as well as books in a variety of their genres. Asimov died in New York on 6 April 1992. The Fun They Had is one of the most popular fictional works written by him. The Fun They Had throws light on an interesting aspect of the technological world while he in the future. Consequently, it's set in the future where two children discuss the way things function in the early days. Further, they talk about the books which comprise of paper instead of the telebooks they have now. It's rather interesting to read about the conversation between two little kids. They get fascinated by the concept of school which prevailed in the days on the grandparents. Moreover, they also take about how those days were much more fun. They had the show use the reality of technology taking over in the near future. It's the year 2057. Magic makes a daily entry which reveals that Tommy has come across a book print on paper. The pages of the book have turned yellow and wrinkled, which proves that it existed centuries ago. The book in peculiar in the scene that it had some words on it that it had when they read it had first time. They were not moving like that on a computer or television screen. Tommy calls it waste because once the book's in read, it's of no use. Their television screen had a million books on it and one cannot throw it away. Mercy in of the same opinion, but she is curious to know what the book is about. Tommy tell her that it's about school. She hates school, but now she hates it more than ever because his mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography and she had been doing worse and worse. Her mother sends for the country inspector who is a round little man. He takes the television teacher apart and set in right within an hour which only increases measure disappointment. He tell her mother that it was more Mercy's fault but the geography section of the mechanical teacher was great. A little too quite quick and he has slowed that to an average 10 years level. He secure measure and her mother that there will be no problem henceforth. Magic insecure to know about the school that existed in the past. To tells her that it's not their king of school. That is the old king kind of school that they had countries ago. The students had a human teacher who would teach them and give them homework and also ask them questions. Mercy argued that a man cannot be smart enough. Tom Further tells her that the teacher didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. The kids of the same age learned the same thing. Now it's Mercy's school She goes into the schoolroom which is right next to the bedroom and the mechanical teacher is on and writing for her. She puts her homework in the slow with salt with her sign. She is still thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfathers was a little boy. All the kids from the whole neighborhood come, laughing and shooting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. The schools were fare better than the schools of today because they offer great fun to the student. Okay, thank you. Hello guys, my name is Shita Besania. Today our topic is glimpses of the past. The chapter begins with some event that took place In 1757, when the British had a strong foothold in India, they had in their possession superior qualities, arms and ammunition, and were also financially sound. On the contrary, the prince of the Indian state was shoot, sign, and lucked until there was unsuccessive. There were necessarily fighting with each other. Some even sought to help of the British to resolve their conflict with other kingdoms. In the meantime, the East Indian Company took complete advantage of this fact. The British strictly follow the policy of divide and rules, and they also understand the principle of army Indian states. Although some people were in favor of the British, there were many who were against him. Tipu Sultan was Mysore was a fair sign ruler who fought the British of did in 1799 while fighting the Anglo-Mysore Ivy War. Also we progress in the chapter. We learn about evil practice such as untouchability, sati, child marriage, etc. That were preached by the religion and orthodox leaders. The Indians who lost their self-esteem and the British scorned them. They imposed heavy tax on the local farmers and forced them abandon their fields. They also chopped the thumbs and killed artists and workers. The British manufactured goods in England, and the important duty was tax-free. Thus, the British main motive was maximize profit and optimize their wealth through implementation of unfair practice. Starting from 1772 to 1833, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, a learned man from Bengal, began reforming Indian society. He established and the Brahmo Samaj and propagates the idea that all religions have similar teachings and principles. Hence, they were no different from each other. He was greatly interested in science and wonderful knowledge, and started newspapers, which were stopped by the British in 1823. He was also against evil practice such as sati, child marriage, polygamy, and the caste division, system in our country. He played a pivotal role in abolishing the practice of sati in the society. The British continued to suppress the Indians as they passed the Regulation 3 Act in the year 1818. Under this act, an Indian could be jailed without trial in a court of law. This was in Operation Phase of Indians. The British export British goods worth millions of rupees in 1829. This ruined the Indian industry to a great extent, and the British began to prosper. Furthermore, the British exploited the Indians in numerous ways. In 1835, Lord Macaulay recommended teaching the English language to the native. The English education product clear, and the British gave petty jobs under them to the Indians. Incidentally, the education policy also produced a new generation of intelligent who could understand the social ways of British rule, and they educated their fellow mates accordingly. Okay, thank you.